Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACGX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did do this analysis yesterday. That's where the green line annotation there is coming from. I want to get things updated here as we head into the weekend, and not the best way to close out the week for the bulls, but it really, there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you were hoping to sell within 7.2 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher low. And from the big picture perspective, therefore, continue to build and construct a long-term uptrend. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had a different perspective and strategy going into the trade. So I'm going to be talking about things from, the overall chart perspective. On that note, though, the first update that needs to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going into next week, one of the key levels of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be the 0034 mark. Was the level of support going into today, but like I said, price broke below it, and you can see after breaking below it, tried several times to get back up above it and just couldn't quite do it. So that's going to definitely be that key level right now to keep an eye on as far as resistances are concerned. Now, the next part is really more so the next potential areas of support. So if this continues to pull back, where are some of these levels at that you're going to want to keep an eye on? That first area of support right down here at 0028, which is the green line there, you can see several times today the bears try to press down through there, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls have been doing a fantastic job of holding strong. And to kind of circle back to the point about the overall chart, let's say that the price does bounce around here a few more times before heading back up. Well, even if that were the case, I realize that's a relatively deep pullback, but you'd still have a set of lows right here, previous set down here, previous set down there. And if you picture each one of those as stair steps, I mean the overall stair steps would still be going in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see from the grand scheme of things. So key points going into next week, 0034 as resistance, and then 0028 as support. We'll see how it all unfolds. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.